Hi everyone, this is Kevin, Jennifer.
Hi.
This is the Why We Train podcast, episode 8, and this is probably going to be the last episode of this series. If you guys don't know, this is Jennifer, this is my wife. So, this is going to be a special one. We're going to figure out my story of why we train and how Boundless came about.
So how did Boundless come about?
How did Boundless come about? So, where do I even start with this? So before, I was at a CrossFit gym. And I was coaching there from 2013 till 2020. So 7 years before I decided to open up my own. What motivated me for Boundless is I wanted to add that other aspect, the well-being side. Because at a regular gym, you work on your fitness, right? Health and fitness, very physical. During my time, I did a lot of inner work, and I found how beneficial it was, and I wanted to include that. If people were going to take 1 hour of the day and give it to me to instruct them on their health, if I can incorporate a little bit of well-being, it's going to compound, even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Every day, and most people come 4 to 6 days, and you do that for a month, you do that for a year, you do that for multiple years. It's just going to start changing and rewiring the way you think. And that was my idea of coming into Boundless. I wanted to bring that, not just fitness, but that well-being side.
Yeah, that totally makes sense, because ever since you started this inner journey, whereas I was never really seeking any inner transformation, but having you just go on this path, it totally affected me. Like, I was basically reaping some benefits off of you, even though I wasn't actively pursuing it myself. So I can see how you starting Balance and wanting to bring that to other people totally will work, because it totally changed and influenced me.
Can you share how it influenced you?
It totally changed my way of thinking, understanding the mind and how it works. These constant narrations in your mind, these constant thoughts that go on without any of your own doing. Just recognizing it and finding that separation of those thoughts and who you really are was one of the biggest things I really have taken away from what you shared with me.
So Jennifer's going into the very deep end. So this is going into the deeper spiritual side, which is great. At the beginning of Boundless, I definitely did do a lot of that. Beyond the deeper spiritual side, there's this other side, mindset, your perspective of winning versus losing, what you can or can't do, or your view on health, or your view on relationships, your view on life. All those are fundamental thoughts and beliefs that influence so much of your life. It could be a positive or it could be a negative, and if it goes unchecked, you don't know. One of the things is taking control, becoming conscious of what you're thinking and what your habits each day. When I first started Boundless, we used to do 7 minutes of meditation followed by a little bit of yoga before we did the workout. During this meditation, I would go through so many different kinds. We did anything from inner work, dealing with our fears and angers and hurts and all that stuff, all the way down to just seeing our thoughts, noticing that they come and go as they please without us doing. That's what you were talking about. And even just breath awareness, just bringing focus back. That went on for, I think, 2 or 3 years. And then we started switching it due to timing and other stuff.
But it was really nice, because that was the beginning of COVID, when a lot of people were probably stuck inside or just didn't really have as much social interactions with people. So it was like definitely a nice escape.
What I try to do now is still share a lot of the thought process, but just apply to each class or each workout, have them think in a different way. As we've seen through a lot of these episodes, a lot of people said, and these are newer people who didn't have that meditation aspect in the first 3 years, they still said a lot of mindset shifts. One of the things that I try to really cultivate at Boundless is everything is a journey. Mm-hmm. And we're always celebrating every little wins. There are never any failures. Here at Boundless, you guys all know there is no judgment. Doesn't matter if you are here or here or here in your fitness level, whether you can do this, this, or this, it does not matter. Everyone starts where they are, and we always celebrate every little victory. Whether it's someone who's, for example, pull-ups. It's a big goal for a lot of people. If someone's doing ring reels, because they can't even hold themselves up on the pull-up bar, if they're doing ring reels for whatever, 6, 8, 9 months, and they finally got the courage to go on the pull-up bar, even if it's 2 bands, they get that. It's a big inspiration. Everyone's cheering. I'm proud. I'm happy. It's a big deal. In the same token, there could be someone who has been doing unassisted pull-ups, and that person gets their first weighted strict pull-up. It is the same applaud. It is the same celebration for that person as well. This is getting done every single day, not just for pull-up, but for everything. For lifts, for calisthenics, for running, for whatever it is. So you're constantly getting fed of every little win makes me feel good.
One of the nice things about being with you is I hear all of it. He really shares with me all the little things. Someone jumped in a box today, or someone got their first handstand, or someone did this and did that, and like just to hear all of that all the time is really inspiring.
As a coach, just to hear it from my side, I am constantly inspired and motivated every day because of you guys. All your little wins, everything, like everyone's pushing and fighting and working on getting better each day. You guys are one of the main reasons why I still train. As you guys know, it can be very boring, very lonely if you just do it by yourself. Even for me, as much as I love training, if I didn't have you guys and seeing all your progress, seeing all your scores, I probably wouldn't be training as hard or as motivated. I'm very big on you gotta walk the walk, not just talk the talk. So if I'm here coaching you guys, teaching you guys, shoot, I better live it. You guys definitely are a big reason why I do what I do and why I keep progressing, training, and trying to improve myself day after day. And as you guys know, it gets harder as you get older because there's tons of reasons why you can't do a lot of these things. Getting older, your joints, your back, all these things. But most of you guys already know I'm still getting PRs, personal records, and I'm approaching my 40s. I'm stronger and faster and fitter than I was in my 20s, early 30s, mid 30s. It's just a matter of keep doing little by little. You guys are definitely one of the big reasons why I train and I do what I do. One thing Jennifer was telling me about is I was gonna have her share her story, but she says it's not that interesting anymore. It's just, this is our lifestyle. This is just part of our life.
The only interesting thing was how long it took me to finally try it out and end up loving it. You were working out for like 2-ish years at a CrossFit gym before I finally decided to try it out. The only reason why I tried it out was I had a bachelorette to go to at the end of the month. That was the only motivating factor for me to try this gym for a month. But then I ended up loving it, and that's over 10 years ago.
Can you tell them what you did before you joined?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I came from a lack of background. I didn't really grow up playing sports with my siblings or cousins or friends or whoever. I really didn't come from a athletic background, but I don't know, somehow I just fell in love with the barbell, I guess, and just working out.
Yeah, so a lot of you guys see Jennifer and like, oh man, she's fit her whole life. No, she had no athletic background whatsoever. Like she said, it's been 10 years just doing it and this, I mean, for us, it's fun. That's what I try to cultivate here at Boundless too, is to make it fun. Have the camaraderie, have the community, constantly see how you can improve and track your scores. She knows how much I love to work out. To me, it's not like, oh, I have to go work out. It's like, oh, I got some time, I'm gonna go work out. It's just something I've enjoyed. And I also want to talk about health versus health consciousness. Health is when you start looking good, and you feel good, and you are healthy. But this comes and go. When you're young, you could be healthy because you're young. You got your youth to your side. But as you get older, things might change. If something comes up in your life, things might change. I see this all the time. People go in waves. They'll get really motivated at the beginning of the year or during a nutrition challenge or for a bachelorette party or whatever it is. And then after they get that accomplishment, they're done. So they were healthy at that point. And then as soon as they get that, it's over. So that's health. Health consciousness, on the other end, it is just the way you are, the way you think, the way you perceive health. And for us, I can confidently say that we have health consciousness because we enjoy and we appreciate what gives us health. For us, being able to work out and eat healthy and to have good sleep and to be in a good place mentally, anything that nourishes that, we love. Like, we're not 100% strict. We enjoy normal things, but it's not our normal. So anyways, even traveling now. I've been doing a lot of traveling. I still work out every day.
You still eat your egg whites?
For breakfast, I still have my egg whites. I still try to do as best as I can. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy everything they offer and try all the different foods. I still hold a lot of my habits even when I travel. It's just become a part of me. I'll try it just to try it, but I'm not going to go crazy. That's what I mean by health consciousness. It's almost impossible for us to...
It's like we actively have to try to be unhealthy. We actively have to try to undo what is so ingrained in our habits already. Yeah.
This has become such our normal that to undo that, it will take a lot of work. Whereas for some people, they're so used to unhealthy habits that it's a lot of work to bring them into that healthy side, right? And I think that's what we cultivate here at Boundless. We make it fun so that it's not like a chore or something like, I gotta go get my exercise. It's, I want to come to Boundless. I want to go see my friends. I want to go work out with them. I want to be outside. I want to go improve and see what I can do. We have these nutrition challenges twice a year, and every time we are building that habit. There could be 10 rules, one rule sticks with you, and in the long run, it's going to change the trajectory of your health, your life. So it's not one and done type of thing. It's a
journey.
It's a journey. It's a lifestyle. We talked about constantly improving and celebrating every little win. There's no failures. There's never been a time where it was like, you failed. It's always like, now you know how that feels like, and now we have a goal, and now we're going to try to get it next time. What do we need to do to get that? Is it a technique? Is it a form? Is it training? Is it mobility? If we didn't get it, what do we need to do to get it? Having this constantly every single day, you start rewiring your mind that there is no such thing as failure or losses. It's just challenges. And that's why there's so many of you, we've seen a lot on the podcast episode, people doing things that they never thought they could do. Whether it's handstand push-ups, lifting a certain amount of weights or doing an unassisted pull-up or whatever it is that seems like I'm never going to get that. But they do eventually. And they don't even think about it. It's just coming to class and then little by little improving, and you're seeing everyone else just doing it. So it's just like, wow, if everyone's doing it, like, why can't I? And it's such a positive atmosphere. And I'm so happy that, because I can only do so much, right? I can only do so much as a coach, but I got very lucky, very blessed with so many good people. All of you guys, the community. So many good people from the very beginning that also cultivated this mindset. And it just built. And we just started attracting more. And even if people were a different mindset, they just happened to get pulled into our big collective consciousness of, this is boundless. If you're in here training with us an hour a day for however many weeks or months, your mind is going to start shifting into the whole collective boundless consciousness. I feel like it's been so strong here that anyone who comes in can't help but improve or find better quality of their life through not just fitness, but through health, making healthy choices, changing the way they think, their mindset. The biggest thing is people are happier. And if you're happier, then everyone benefits. Your spouse benefits, your kids benefits, your parents benefits, everyone around you benefits. So what can be better than that? Anyways, I want to thank all of you guys. This was a vision I had. I usually don't think too far ahead or have too many expectations, but now looking back, everything has happened so beautifully. I am so blessed to have all of you guys to be part of the community, and to also have you guys to support this vision, support Boundless, from just letting your neighbors know, letting your friends know, bringing your spouse in, or bringing your kids in, or just sharing your story, or just coming. Every little thing, it has really built up Boundless to where it is right now. I want to thank you for that, because without you, there is no Boundless. Mm-hmm. So, thank you. This is also such a big blessing in my life to have this. I came from a corporate job. Some of you guys know I was an engineer for 10 years. And now I have my other business, but coming to Boundless has never felt like work. It's always been a breath of fresh air. Just when I go, it's like, I need this. I'm going to go outside, I'm going to coach and just be in this environment that's so nourishing. It's never been work. It's just coaching, which I love. So thank you guys for supporting Boundless, trusting me, and making Boundless what it is today. I want to hear from Miss Jennifer. What is your final thoughts on Boundless, of how, when we first started it, when it just became an idea to where it is now?
It makes me really happy and proud of what you've created.
We created.
It's been, I guess you started Boundless at the end of 2020. We started at the Great Park, like 2021. So it's almost been 5 years since being in that park. It's kind of crazy how much has happened in the 5 years, but also not crazy because everything built upon each other. If you were part of Boundless like from the beginning and just watch it grow, like it wasn't surprising, because of course people are going to want to come and work out, hang out, and grow together and learn together. It was like there's no doubt this community was going to grow. But seeing how much it has grown and how much people have been loving coming to Boundless, it's mind-blowing to see how much growth it's made and how much Boundless has impacted people's lives. That's a crazy thing to say.
Yeah. So that's episode 8, guys. And thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of Boundless. And we appreciate you. We have so much love for you. Thank you. Bye, guys.